Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dog, cats, and squirrels, or anybody who might want to listen to an old man like me. Hello, world. Hello, money. Hola, dinero. Hola, mundo. Down, Colorado. Fireworks, please. Colorado Buffaloes. Buff Nation. Oh, I didn't hear nobody. I said Colorado Buffaloes. Buff Nation. I'm back. Standing on a tall stack. I'm only 5'5", but when I stand on this tall stack of money, I'm 6'8" and I'm real tall. What you talking? Hey guys, I want to start out the day, man. I hope everybody having a great Saturday. You know, basketball in the air, hockey in the air, tennis in the air, softball and college baseball. I've been sports all over the place, and I'm so excited when the weekends come because I get to see a whole lot of sports. But the main thing I want to do right now, guys, I want to talk about a podcast over in Cleveland. It's called ESPN Cleveland, and the other one is the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show. I want to give them guys shout outs, man, for a great job of covering Shadeur Sanders. They did a great job with Shedeur Sanders. We had one guy on there, you know, prior to Shedeur coming, he was saying some little negative things. But we had a young man by the name of Boogie who covers Shedeur, and he go everywhere where Shedeur goes, and he make engagements for Shedeur. He do quite a few things. I'm just beginning to find out who this young man is. I never knew who he was, but he's a family member of Coach Prime and the Sanders family, and he's responsible for everything that goes on in Cleveland with Shedeur, and he's covering Shedeur, and he's watching over Shedeur. And shout out to you, Boogie Nights. Thank you for that, and it's a pleasure meeting you over the YouTube channel. I haven't got a chance to meet you, but I've seen you in action, and I love everything that you're doing for Shedeur. Thank you very much for that. Boogie, you are the man, and you're going to be very successful in Cleveland. I heard you say you had never been to Cleveland, and Shedeur going to be very successful in Cleveland as well. But I want to shout out again the Ultimate Sports Show over there in Cleveland and the ESPN Cleveland. They did a great show on Shedeur, and I got a great take from it. It was really good. It was really good. All right, so we'll keep it moving. I digress. Next thing I want to talk about is go time for Shedeur, guys. You know, a lot of people talk all they know is about Shedeur. We didn't care about none of that. All I was concerned about, I wouldn't care if he went in the 7th round as long as he went to a team. Because once he got on the team, you know, it's like a diamond in the rough. You know, when that diamond come out and you polish that diamond and he starts shining real bright, that's what's going to happen with Shedeur. Now, just think of this, guys. On the first day of the rookie camp, Shedeur threw a touchdown and no incompletions. He had an A+ record, and his opponent, his adversary, I should say, Dylan Gabriel, had 2 incompletions and no touchdowns. I'm just saying, he had a great day of work. Man, it was phenomenal. He did a great job, man. He was throwing that ball where it needed to be. And like I say, he threw a touchdown too. That was a beautiful day. So I'm giving my partner an A+, and I'm giving Gabriel a B-. But that's what the experts did. You know, I'm just following suit. I think that's the same thing. B- for Gabriel and an A+ for Shedeur Sanders. Guys, let me tell you something about Shedeur Sanders. A lot of people not understand that when Shedeur is behind the center, this guy know how to read defenses like no other. That's why they call him grown. He was reading defenses when he was a kid, when most adults probably couldn't capture or grasp everything about a defense that Shedeur does. Shedeur is a master when it comes to those defenses, man. And you know, a lot of people saying he hold the ball too long. The only reason that man holding the ball too long, he was hoping somebody could break open because his offensive line wasn't any good. He didn't have a running game, and he took the whole thing on his back. So you know how that go. You the man Shedeur. Nobody seen that, and not only that, this man tougher than $2 steak. I mean, he is tough. You can hit Shedeur, he get right back up. He bounce back up, man. I said, wow, look at this. I'm so jacked out of my mind when I see that. I'm excited for you, Shedeur. I am. I'm excited for Travis Hunter, and I'm excited for all our Colorado players. Unfortunately, I heard just last night, and you know I'm a Buccaneer fan by heart, that we lost Will Shepherd. He failed the physical. And it wasn't done by his talent that it didn't work. It was just that it was his physical that failed. But he'll still have another opportunity when he get healthy. I don't know what the conditions were. Nobody do. We'll find out later. But hey, man, shout out to you, Will Shepherd. You was going to be the man, man. You were going to be the next Mike Evans over there, because you and him play the same type of ball. And I know he was going to show you some things. Man, boy, that hurt. But anyway, Shiloh just signed a contract for $2-something million for the first 3 years. And when he get through shining back there, like old Barber did, you know, we had old Barber who's going to make the Hall of Fame. Done made the Hall of Fame. Rondy Barber. Shiloh going to be back there too. Like John Lynch and Rondy Barber was in that secondary. Shiloh going to be the man. They don't call him Headache Gang for nothing. CEO Headache Gang. They don't do that for nothing. No. They don't do that for nothing. All right, so I digress and we'll keep it moving, man. As I told you, who won day one, Shedeur won day one. And then we're going to go on down to Shedeur has a clear path, man, to the QB1 spot. What you mean by that, Mr. Costello? Well, I really thought the only competition that he would probably have would be the young man who's injured, Deshaun Watson. But Deshaun Watson going to be injured, and we don't know when he's coming back. There's no particular timetable or timeline for him to come back. And I'm definitely not having no problems matching up with Kenny Pickett, the guy 40 years old, Flat, and who else we got in Gabriel. I'm not even worried about that. Come on, what you talking? That should do his job, man. He's going to walk in there and just shine like a new penny. How you not? This man know how to read defenses, and he could tell you a lot about defense that a lot of these coaches probably don't know. I'm serious. That's how good this guy is reading defense. Nobody call him grown. He's great under pause. The guy can take hits like no other. And in the NFL, man, we're going to need some of that toughness. Because, boy, you know, everybody hit you in the NFL. It's like check your engine light. Because anybody in the NFL hit you, check your engine light. Because it's going to hurt. So I should do ready for that. It's going to be a great time. All right, so what's next on the line, man? Oh, man, I got to talk about Coach Saban. You know, this is not going to end well. You know, Coach Saban was in Congress and he talked bad about NIL deals and the kids shouldn't be getting paid any money. And I differ. I differ. I beg to differ. What you mean by that, Mr. Costello? Well, look at Travis Hunter. If he didn't have this NIL deal, he wouldn't have been able to buy his mother a beautiful home. Let me say that again. If we didn't have this NIL deal, Travis Hunter wouldn't have been able to buy his mother a beautiful home. And not to mention these other fantastic players that had great NIL deals that did so much for their families. The NIL deal turns lives around, guys. You know, it brings people right up out of poverty. Overnight, you don't have to wait to go to the pros to be successful now in college football. You used to have to wait to go to the pros to get any kind of money. And you couldn't do anything, man. You couldn't have an extra job. You couldn't make no extra money no other where. I mean, you had to report everything you did financially. It was crazy. And they had a lot of chains on these players. And now with this NIL deal, it allows these guys to make some money for their families. And that's a beautiful thing. I really, really enjoy that, guys. I really, really enjoy that. It's amazing. And Saban saying that the NIL group is running college football. I think it enhancing football. I really, truly do. I don't see how it's going to hurt football. Man, these kids, man, they're getting paid what they're worth. What are you talking about? And tomorrow, you know, they might get a serious injury and never play football again. So that NIL deal, man, will be a good compensation for these kids in the event any of them get hurt, God forbid. But I don't agree with Coach Saban about the NIL deal. It's hurting college football. It enhances it in football. Let me tell you, all these kids that's coming out of poverty, man, can now take care of their family. And they don't have to be wearing the same shoes for the same, you know, for the whole week. They can now buy them a pair of shoes every single day if they choose to because of the NIL deals. But I digress, guys. I just want you to know that I want to shout out Cameron Craig. He just signed a contract as well over there with the Jaguars. Man, what a beautiful thing. Shout out to you, Cameron Craig. You are the man. Thank you for the memories, and thank you for all your contributions and collaborations that you gave us in the good times at the Colorado Buffaloes. Thank you, Cameron Summer Craig, and we're going to be following you and rooting for you and your family. All right, and before I go, guys, you already know what time it is. Did Did you know, guys, that Travis Hunter got his jersey, number 12, and Shadeur Sanders got number 12 over the Cleveland Browns? And you see what he got on there, 144, 12 times 12 equal 144, baby. And I want you to know, if you didn't know, that Shedeur Sanders' career starting out with a jersey number 12, and so is Travis Hunter. So that's gonna be a nice look right there, and I can't wait to see a matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the Jaguars. That's gonna be off the chain too. Boy, that's gonna be off the chain. But that's it for me today, guys. I'm out here in the park, everybody having fun, and I just want to come out here in the park and do something a little different today. But before I go, to the world, you might be one person, but to that one person, you just might be the world. And people don't care how much you know until first they know how much you care. And I won't see each and every one of you at the top. I'm going to see each and every one of you over the top until we meet again. Colorado Buffaloes, Buff Nation. Until next time, happy Saturday, everybody.